Um, so, how you die? How the person died? As Muslim, we see death. Death is the departure of your soul from your body. When your soul depart from your body and collected by the angel of death. A lot of people think of death as the end or the inhalation of the soul. No, actually your soul never meant to be destroyed or vanish. Your soul was created to stay for eternity. Okay? So, your soul will depart from your body and being collected by the angel of death. Is there multiple angel of death? No, there is one angel of death, but has assistants. When he collect the soul, he give it to them. That's why in Quran you find, for example, sometimes referring to multiple angels and single. Like how the angel of death work? You know, a bomb will goes and thousands of people die in the same time. 100 people. Not only that, people die in different places in the world in the same time, in the same exact second. We don't know how he works. He has this ability. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give it to him. And here, if you remember when we talked about the Day of Judgment, I told you, many things of the world of the unseen, we understand, but we cannot imagine. Yani I can't imagine how it works that an angel will do all this in the same time, and he's an angel. What kind of process that you have, how he collected, how he, like the shaitan can whisper to many people in many different places in the same time. So when we talk about the angel of death, has a very different quality. And Allah has the highest of example. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala can speak to many people in the same time in different places. Hears everybody in the same time. So these creatures, how they function, is something beyond our understanding. But we know that the angel of death, he collect the soul and he pull it from here. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, بَلَغَتِ التَّرَاقِيَ بَلَغَتِ الْحُلْقُومِ in Surah Al-Waqi'ah. That's basically where your soul in the, where what this bone, you know, your collarbone, you know, that's where your soul will be in your throat. That's why the Quran said, ذَائِقَةُ الْمَوْتِ will taste it. And by the way, taste it means something slowly. And it will be pulled from all your body. And the moment of death is hard for everyone. حتى النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم said, لا إله إلا الله إن للموت سكرات. لا إله إلا الله, death is hard. That's Muhammad صلى الله عليه وسلم. Because death in itself, the soul to depart from the body, it's so attached to it. So it's hard for it to depart. But the moment the process begins, for the believers, the Prophet ﷺ said, تَسِيلُ كَمَا تَسِيلُ الْقَطْرَةُ مِنْ فَيِ السِّقَاءِ. It's like when you pour the water, it will go slow. But the initial one is hard for everyone. But after that, there is a big difference day and night from the believer and disbeliever and the wrongdoers. The believer, it goes very smooth. The hypocrites, the munafiq, the criminals, the kuffar, their souls will be tearing apart.
Sheikh, even those people who die instantaneously from those bombs or from those, like a...
Yes.
Even
body
them
has
go
nothing
through that
to do-
process?
Absolutely. The soul has nothing to do with the body. Even if you instantly people die. The body is one thing and the soul is another thing. I'm talking about the pain and the suffering will be mainly into the soul. See, when we talk about death, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created three words. The hayat al-dunya and the barzakh, which is death until the day of judgment. Then the day of judgment. In this life, suffering and joy are mainly to the body and partially to the soul. Okay, guys? So partially to the soul. When you die, mainly to the soul and partially to the body. In the hereafter, equal. The punishment and the joy and the reward equally distribute between the body and the soul. SubhanAllah, perfect order for that, for our body and soul. So when you go to death, that's why the body will clearly soon will vanish. The main thing is the soul. And when SubhanAllah, when your soul taken away from you and collected by the angel of death, it actually comes back to the body. But you will never come back to life. You're in another life now. It's called Hayatul Barzakh. And when the person actually in their home, in the morgue, the Prophet ﷺ said, the soul will be right above the body. It's not released yet, and it's not inside. It's just attached to the body. The believer says, Hajjilu bi. The soul of the believer said, rush me to my grave. And the wrongdoers would say, don't take me to my grave. And by the way, it doesn't matter. Even if you burn the body, it doesn't matter. The grave is basically the next step, whatever it is, gonna be.